Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to Six in the City, one of our Christmas shows coming
That's
up.
right.
Four Docks and a Jock are going to be providing entertainment for us coming up later.
Yeah, we always love it when a full band comes in
when
the
it's
house,
coming to town. And we'll be talking about Steve Beverly's TV Classics, a special episode coming up this Sunday.
Yeah, so if you...
where he's found some people from West Tennessee.
That's right.
On Ted Mack's
familiar names on
show
that
back
list.
decades ago. So we're going to find out all about that.
That's right.
We'll be talking about that. But we got a lot of other people.
Oh, my goodness. We got a studio full. We're going to be traveling to Discovery Park of America in Union City to talk with Zach Willis. He's the manager of marketing and PR. They got a lot of things going on, and they're about to announce, they just announced their 2025 events, so we're going to find out what's going on. Whitney Owen is here. Now, she may have some animals with her, but they're not four-legged animals, they're two-legged animals, and they're all appearing on the new calendar that you want to get your hands on.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
That's right. It's the firefighter calendar fundraiser. Nikki, I get this right. Gano. I always pronounce her last name wrong, so sorry, Nikki. And Hannah Gary are here because Habitat for Humanity's and New Year's Eve at Hub City Dream Builders Disco Party and Lip Sync Battle is coming up.
Wow.
Becky Drace is here. She's an author. She's going to be talking about a new book that she's got coming out. Bart Horton is here. He is with Century Farm Winery. They've got a whole host of events going on. You want to take part in some fun events going on at the winery. And Matt Martin is here. He's director of Madison County Parks and Rec because the county has a Festival of Lights at Pewborn Park in Oakfield.
All right.
And our entertainment, like you said,
Four Docks and a Jock. All that's coming up on this Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Well, we're going to Union City, Tennessee. Zach Willis is with us. He's Marketing and Public Relations Director for the Discovery Park of America. Zach, good to have you with us as we get ready to wrap up this year with Six in the City.
Hey, thank you guys for having me back.
Yeah, it's good. Claire's had her baby, and she's going to be out with March until March. We'll be working you for a little while then.
That's right. I hope you guys like the face.
Yeah, we got it going on.
So you're in the Christmas spirit, so
Oh, yes.
we're all
Green and red on.
we're all good to go.
You guys as well.
Well, we got, of course, we're wrapping up, I guess, the glow in the park, right? How many more days
That's
we
right.
got?
Let It Glow, it's been going great, and it's actually getting even better. Currently, we're running a little promotion with the drive-through. Of course, it's $10 per vehicle, but from last night until Thursday, December 12th, you pay for it one time, and you can go through as many times as you would like.
Oh, you can just sit and go round and round and round and see all the things you missed the first day.
How do you get those special tickets then, Zach? How do you get those?
You can purchase them online. Go to discoverypark.com/letitglow, or we actually have a ticket hut at the drive-through and the walk-through as well.
All right. And that's just happening until Thursday of this week, the 12th, right?
That is for the drive-through. And the walk-through is about to get even better as well because Santa Claus is going to be there. He's usually only there on Friday and Saturday, but he's going to be there from Friday, December 13th, all the way to Monday, December 23rd.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So Santa's extending his time there.
And Mr. Claus, by the way.
And that's just in the walkthrough part, right?
That's correct. That's just the walkthrough. It's about halfway through the walkthrough. And then, of course, on the other end, we have our Eats and Treats Cafe, where you can get sugar cookies, other delicious snacks, and you can pair them with hot chocolate. And if you're a Discovery Park member, we're giving free hot chocolate to members this weekend.
Oh, nice. So do we need a separate ticket for the drive-through and the walk-through? Those two separate tickets? Okay.
The drive-through is 10 per vehicle, and the walk-through is 5 per person, or free for 3 and under.
Okay.
All right, so Zach, that'll continue how long now? The drive-through ends when?
Both the drive-through and the walk-through are going to be going until Monday, December 30th, so a little bit after Christmas.
Okay.
But it will be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Okay, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but then all the way through the 30th, both will continue. The drive-through and
Yep,
walk-through.
yes, sir.
So you guys have announced some of your 2025 events, right?
We sure have.
What's exciting?
We're already at the
I know. What's exciting coming up in 2025?
We got quite a bit of exciting stuff coming. Of course, in January, we often do, thanks to our partnership with Magnolia Place Assisted Living here in Union City, children will receive free admission through the entire month of January. So that's one of the biggest things that we always look forward to.
And is that in children from anywhere or just in Union City?
Anywhere.
Okay.
All children in the world receive graduation. And that's, of course.
Now, you define a child as what? Up to what age?
17 and under.
17 and under.
All right.
That's nice.
So free admission all during the month of January. Well, what else we look for in 25?
And we are, of course, closed currently with low season hours, but we will be open on Monday, January 20th for MLK Day. And, of course, children will still get in free that day as well. But then also in 2025, we're bringing back a traveling exhibit that was very popular. It's called Real Bodies. You can study human anatomy with actual real bodies.
I remember y'all having that. Yeah. That was interesting.
One other event coming up in December, you're wrapping up with the brush, right?
Yes, we do have one last Beyond the Brush. It'll be Saturday the 14th. And guests will get to paint 2 different Christmas ornaments.
Okay. Nice. And do we need tickets in advance for that, Zach?
Correct. You can get those tickets online. You go to our calendar page, and you'll easy walk through to find where you can purchase those tickets.
Or is the website still Discovery?
25 for non-members and 15 for members.
Okay, 25 and 15. Is it still DiscoveryParkOfAmerica.com?
That's correct.
Discovery Park America.
And you can get membership tickets there at discoverypark.com.
That's correct.
What's the annual membership?
Well, you guys did ask me that last time, and I wasn't ready. I apologize for that. But I do have those prices here. So we have options for families or just individual members. It is $80 for an adult or $40 for children ages 4 to 17.
Okay.
And then we also have family memberships for 2 adults. It's $140 a year. 1 adult and up to 4 children is $110. 2 adults and up to 4 children is $179.
All right. DiscoveryParkOfAmerica.com. Can get
That's
information
right.
on that. All right. Well, Zach, we appreciate it. Look
Yes.
forward to
Thanks so
wrapping up
much,
the year
Zach.
and looking forward to 2025.
We wish you a Merry
Thank you guys
Christmas.
for having me again.
All right, we appreciate
Merry
it.
Christmas.
It's Zach Willis, DiscoveryParkOfAmerica.com. We'll be back with more as we continue this Six in the City.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jacksenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We have a special segment coming up. Whitney Owen is with us, and she usually has a
four-legged animals with her, but not today.
Our set is changed. And this goes back, if you remember, G. Gordon Liddy and the Stacked and Packed calendar.
Who? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Generational gap here. Well, we got our own version of that coming out.
Yes, we do.
And so Whitney's here to tell us all. How are you doing?
After looking at that calendar, I'm great.
Bunch of good-looking guys and gals on there.
They definitely put in some work.
Okay, there you go. It got everything toned up and showing it off. All right, so tell us about this calendar.
So Dwayne Seals approached me last year, and
so it's his fault.
It is.
Okay,
it is.
all right.
If this flops, yes, it's all his fault.
If it's a big hit, then it was all your idea.
Exactly.
I called Wayne and said,
how
man, I've
this
got
works.
an idea. Yeah.
He approached me last year and said that he's wanted to do a firefighter calendar for a long time, but they needed a cause to raise money for. And so he asked if I would be willing to partner with the fire department and do a firefighter calendar whose proceeds partially benefit the Animal Care Center.
Okay. So this calendar will be,
okay.
All right, you want to hold it still? All right,
okay.
We'll try to get a shot of this.
Right.
So these are just teasers. There are multiple photos of every participant on their month. Yeah, so you actually have to buy the calendar to get the full effect.
How much is the calendar? Where do we get them?
You can get them from the Jackson Animal Care Center Facebook page, the City of Jackson Fire Department Facebook page, or the City of Jackson website, or the City of Jackson Facebook page. Order them online, and they are $20 each.
Okay.
They make great Christmas
gifts. And they're on sale now?
They are currently, yes.
On sale now. All right,
And the proceeds are all going to go benefit our trauma medical fund. So like just today, we had 15 dogs that were seized during a DTF raid, 9 of which are in beginning stage organ failure because of the level of neglect that they were put through. So this fundraiser is going to go to help that fund that helps those animals in those conditions.
So how did everybody respond when you said, hey, y'all want to be on a calendar?
I think they responded pretty well.
Pretty well, okay.
It looks like they did. I'd say so.
I had to put my hand in some of them and pick the ones that I wanted. So,
so they're hand-picked. I can see. Okay.
So this is a careful selection of firefighters.
Yes, sir.
How many firefighters in Jackson?
We got a nice amount, about 160.
Okay. And so how many people are featured in this?
Just 12. Just
12. Okay. So I've been in the top 12 to get in this.
We got some cats and some dogs. Nice. It's definitely a purchase worthy of getting.
All right.
Could be a good Christmas.
Everything else. All right, what was it like doing all this? You got to get in shape?
Yes, well, some people were already in
So
shape.
you know they're already in shape.
Well, I figured that. You know, so it's
but the rest of us
if
had
you do
to
it so I
make
look
sure.
like Fuller next week, and that's not going to happen.
But some of us had to get ourselves ready for the calendar and be
Did
prepared.
you pick your own month? You say, oh, I want to be Miss January, or I want to be
For the
Mr.
most part, yes, we let those who could pick their months pick them, but everybody else, we just kind of plug them in where they fit.
Okay. All right. Anybody choose their birthday month? Is that how you went off? Okay.
Latrell,
Okay.
I tried to choose my birthday month, and someone took it from me.
Ooh,
Not to point the elbow.
Not to cast any.
Right. So who did the photography?
Our paramedic, she did the photography.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
So you got an in-house photographer there. All right.
Nice.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
All right, so what's the name of this now? It's Jackson Fire Department 2025.
2025 calendar.
Okay.
Firefighter calendar fundraiser. And when you can get the calendars where again, Whitney?
Go ahead.
You can get them at our City of Jackson Fire Department Facebook page. You can get it at the Animal Care Center page. And you can also get it at our jacksontn.gov city page.
Okay.
City
All right, $20 for the calendar. Get them soon. Right?
Yes. Have them in time for Christmas.
That's right.
Was it a good project, everybody? Do
Enjoy
it again?
Do it again.
Okay. Well, I got this thing launched. We're going to do this every year.
I know. Sounds like it. Sounds like it's going to be an annual event. People are going to be scrambling to get on the calendar.
They don't have a choice. they've offered this as an option, and so with the response that we've gotten from everybody's meemaw looking for Christmas gifts, and everybody's mom and auntie looking for Christmas gifts.
And stocking stuffers.
Exactly. If you want a little jingle in your jangle this Christmas, you go right ahead and grab you a calendar. But yeah, they put in a whole lot of work for this, and just to paint a visual for everybody, if you can imagine all these already good-looking guys and gals out there, and between photo sessions, they're out there, you know, doing curls with 70, 80-pound dumbbells to get that pump, you know, and it's 104 degrees, so they definitely earned it.
This is the Firefighter Calendar fundraiser. Don't forget to get yours today.
We're going to the main stage. We're glad to have these guys back with us. 4 docs and a jock.
Hey, everybody, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jacksenergy.com/UtiliCare.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the 3rd consecutive inspection, covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let
Welcome back to 16 City. For inquiring minds, we are attempting to find out if you can get those calendars autographed.
Yeah, for
an additional donation
to the Animal Care Center.
All right, and
They could always use your funds.
Yeah. Nikki Gano is with us, and Hannah Gary is
You
with us.
did that so well. You practiced it.
Practice, yeah. You know, because we want to say Gano or Gano or
I know.
Gano.
We're south.
Gano,
it's Gano. Gano.
Yeah,
But it's Gano.
yeah.
Anyway.
Habitat for Humanity. Got a special evening coming up New Year's Eve.
We do.
Going to the brewery downtown, and here we go.
Yeah, at Hub City Brew, we're having a disco party.
Okay, bring back the disco.
Yes. Last year we did 80s and 90s, and this year we're rolling back just a little bit more, and we're having disco.
Disco.
Wow.
Plus, you're having the lip sync or what?
Yes, so there's a lip sync battle happening, and there'll be a few teams up there, and you'll get to watch their performance and then vote with your dollars for who your favorite is.
Okay.
You get to vote. Okay.
Yes.
So what time are we going to start this evening then on New Year's Eve?
We're going to start it at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
So we recommend you go to your favorite downtown restaurants, grab some dinner, and then come out and party with us.
All right, get ready to go 9 to
And tickets are how much, Nikki?
Oh, I think they're $30.
Yeah, early bird is $30 right now.
Okay.
But if you want to buy a set, 2 of them, it's $50 right now.
So what all I get besides the lip sync contest? What all I get for that $30?
You get to hang out with us.
Okay.
There is
That's the
going to
best
be,
prize.
yeah, we've got one of the best DJs. What's her name?
This DJ Alpha Whiskey out
Okay.
of Memphis.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
And there will be a balloon drop, and this is not part of our event, but it's just so convenient that right across the street from the front doors of Hub City Brew is going to be a fireworks
There's
display
going to be a fireworks
at
show
midnight.
for New Year's Eve
nice.
downtown.
Yes.
That will be visible all over downtown.
Yes.
So wherever you are downtown,
Fun.
any of the restaurants, whatever, you can step out and watch the fireworks.
That's
So that's
right.
a new thing for downtown.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty exciting.
Yes, and we also have a Safe Ride Home program this year as part of our event.
Okay.
So we can share more about that with the ticket holders. But
Okay.
yeah, grab your tickets now because they go up at the door. And if you need a safe ride home, we got you.
All right.
I got
And
it
we
covered.
can get tickets where right
At
now?
jacksonhabitat.com/NYE.
NYE. Easy enough.
JacksonHabitat.com.
jacksonhabitat.com.
Now, we built over 100 houses. I know you
Yep.
said last time we were here, right?
Yep,
Working on
and
which
we've
one?
broken ground on another one right
All
now.
right, which
so
will be how many?
I think it'll be our 109th. but
Our ninth house.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've done 3 this year, so.
Okay,
Wow.
Excellent. So you look back over these decades.
So already got 3 houses in this year.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and this event on New Year's Eve helps support our programs. So building new houses, doing critical repairs for senior citizens, all of those programs that we offer.
Okay, fantastic. Well, it's great work. It's going to be a
It
great
is.
way to kick in the new year. And downtown's really stepping up with the fireworks show.
That's right. That'd be
And so-
exciting.
Yeah,
You want to be downtown for New Year's
Yeah.
Eve.
Definitely.
yeah, okay. A lot of places to eat, a lot of things to do downtown. Now things have really changed.
That's
for
right.
Downtown Jackson, sure. A lot of the things going on.
We're
And you
excited
can
to
work
be
with
part of
Habitat for Humanity anytime.
That's right.
And so it's habitatjackson.NYE.
jacksonhabitat.com/NYE.
NYE.
Okay, yeah, all right.
You know, what are some of the programs that Habitat does? I know you touched on it a little bit, but tell
Yeah,
us a
so
little
we
bit
have
more.
our new homebuyer program, which builds affordable housing. Then we also have our AIP program, which does critical home repairs for our seniors that own their homes. We do have our Restore, so that's a retail space.
Oh, that's right, the
Yes,
Restore.
and sometimes those items are donated items, and sometimes they're brand new items. So we have some partners within our community that provide brand new items that folks can come and purchase there. And then we also have our deconstruction program. So if you're doing some remodeling, we've got a team that can come in and do your deconstruction at no cost, as long as you donate those items to us.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
so they'll-
Okay, so I didn't
So if
realize
you're getting
that.
new kitchen cabinets or
Right.
appliances or things like that.
So as you tear out the old ones, whatever, then they can salvage that and bring
Yep.
it in?
Or they'll come in and they'll tear them out?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we
Oh.
also have a donation pickup program. So if you've got,
So if you got furniture or anything like that, you'll come pick it up?
That's right, yeah.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
okay. All right, the Restore's
that's
open
a
what
hidden
hours,
secret.
what days?
it is open Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
9 to 7.
Tuesday through Friday, 9 till 7. And it's
And
located
it's,
at?
yeah, I was going to say it's located where?
1668 North Parkway.
1668 North
Keep
Parkway.
in mind. Also, when people are building Habitat houses, the houses are not given, they are paid for by these individuals.
Yes.
With minimal interest or no interest or whatever, right?
Right. Yeah. So they
And
partner
they also
with
make
us.
investments in the property themselves as well, as far as work.
Yep. And applications are open right now
Okay.
for our first time
For
home
next-
buyer program.
All right, so what's that process like?
Yes.
Yes, you can either come up to our office at 1668 North Parkway, or you can look online for the application process. You know a little bit more about that than I do.
Yeah, I would recommend just going to our website, jacksonhabitat.com/apply, and you can read all of our qualifications.
Okay.
You can watch our orientation video. You can print an application out on the website, or swing by and see me in the office, and I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Very good. All right.
Lots of
Anything we're going to do right now, we're going to get ready to rock into New
That's
Year's
right.
Eve.
Got to
We're
get
gonna
some
dis-
tickets
disco our way.
for the Dream Builders Disco Party and Lip Sync
The
Battle.
YMCA to celebrate or whatever we're going to be doing all
And
New Year's Eve.
fireworks at New Year's.
Yes,
I mean,
all the
fireworks at midnight.
Well, it's good to see you both. Appreciate the work.
Yes, thanks
you,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
It's all at Hub City Brewing, so
That's
you can
right.
find out more on the Habitat
Starting at
website.
9 o'clock.
That's right.
New Year's Eve, so
9
get
o'clock.
downtown to be ready to spend the evening.
And if you
Big
get down there
fireworks
and you
show.
have such a large time watching the lip sync battle and enjoy yourself too much, you can always get a ride home.
That's right. We've got the
Okay.
transporters are providing our
All right,
service.
great. All right, thanks. Good to see you both.
It's
Appreciate
good to
the
have
work
you
you're
ladies.
doing.
Thanks so much.
We're glad to have these guys with us. They are professors. Most of them are, well, they're all professors, I guess, at Freed-Hardeman University. And we threw an athlete in there, so we got
That's
four
four
docs and a
jocks and a
jock.
jock. That's
So
right.
we're getting in the spirit today, got all that explained. Glad to have these guys back with us. You can catch them on Studio 6 as well. But right now, we're in the spirit of the season with four docs and a jock on 6 in the City.
Bells will be ringing, the sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone, I have no friends. Wish me greetings once again. What will be singing silent night? Oh, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, by New Year's night. Friends and relations, send salutations. As sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas, Christmas, my dear. Time of the year, be with the ones that you love. So won't you tell me you're never more alone? Christmas and New Year's will find you here at home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief or pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief or pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvement. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
We'll have more music coming up with our special guests, 4 docs and a jock, and they'll be later on in the show. Right now, Becky Drace is with us. She's been married to Jerry Drace for 55
55 years. celebrated that 55th year just a couple of days ago.
No, well, no, 55th anniversary in August, but my birthday
Oh, yeah,
is today.
55th anniversary,
Right,
yes.
yeah.
But birthday is today, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
Celebrating here. It's good to have you with us.
That's right.
Well, you stepped out to write this book, and it's the
Bright Side of Blue.
Bright Side of Blue. That's right. Yes.
Yes. So tell us about the book.
Well, the book was born actually several years ago when our nest emptied out.
Oh, yeah?
And our daughter was headed to college, and I had gone through a bit of a slump, a blue slump. And so my first book was born then. It's called Becoming a Woman of Worth.
Okay.
And so that was a Bible study, an 8-week Bible study of 9 women of the Bible. But then this latest one came about in 22. I went through cancer treatment in 22. And Jerry, my husband, suggested I journal my thoughts. And so I began to journal my thoughts.
Okay.
And once the manuscript came together, we submitted it to Morgan James Publishing Company out of New York City. And they loved the manuscript, but the comment was, not everybody has cancer. So I began to explore other, varieties of different kinds of circumstances and challenges that people have. And out of that came 11 different stories of different types of challenges that people go through. And everybody goes through challenges.
Right.
And they'll dip. A lot of people get stuck there along the way. But then a lot of people can come back out naturally. Other people kind of have to have encouragement and a bit of joy. And so my purpose in writing the book was to give hope and encouragement to those that are struggling and going through challenges. And I think it accomplished that goal.
So there's hope then.
There's always hope.
All right, so how did you pick the 11 topics?
Well, Jerry and I prayed about it, and I just began to think about folks that I knew personally throughout the country that had gone through different types of challenges, and I just reached out to them. And to give an example, one of the people that I chose submitted her manuscript to me, her story to me, and as I read it and gave it back to her, I re-edited it, and she brought it back to me, and she said, Becky, I need to tell you something. And she said, writing my story released in me and liberated me from thoughts and emotions I've had covered for over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And so she said, if that book never gets in the hands of anyone else, I just need you to know that it helped me. And so that was my goal. It releases today nationwide.
Okay.
In your favorite bookstores and on Amazon.
You can get it anywhere. Okay.
Or you can get it off of our website, hopeforthehome.org. And
Hope
so
for the
it's
Home.
available there as well. But and the former governor of the state of Arkansas, Mike Huckabee, wrote the foreword for the book.
Okay.
And so now, of course, he's the newly assigned ambassador to Israel. And so we've known him for years and years. He was gracious enough to do that. So that was a pleasing thing. That happened before he was given this new position. So that was fun too as well.
Some of the circumstances that are covered in the book, I know you talked about cancer, but what are some of the other ones for people who might have something going on in their life and could relate?
As a matter of fact, our daughter said, she made a comment recently. She said, Mom, somebody might get the book and read the whole book, and then they might say to someone else, you need to read chapter 6 or you need to read chapter 4. So there's aging. There's folks who took care of aging parents. There's a story of a marriage that fell apart when he came out of the closet. And then there's stories in there of reconciled marriages. There's a story in there of abuse and assault. There's a story in there of taking care of a long-term caregiver, and that's a big issue in our world today, is long-term care. And so there's that story in there. There's one story that's really fun because when I approached this couple, they've been in ministry forever. We've known them for a very long time, and they've been on the international mission field forever. And so, but when I approached them, they said, well, we haven't really had any real desperate challenges. And I said, well, that's a good thing. So I said, write that story. And so they did. And so that's one of the other stories in the book as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like it encompasses a lot of things that a majority of folks can relate to.
It does, and it's interesting because Jerry and I have talked about this through the years. When you avail yourself to the Lord, what He can do with a simple servant. And I was not a writer. I'm not an author. I'm not a speaker. And I was very, very shy growing up. But through Jerry's encouragement and just opportunities, I've been able to do things I never dreamed possible. So I always tell people when I do conferences, never underestimate what you can achieve if you set your mind to it and make yourself available. I went back and got my master's degree when I was 59 years old.
Good for you.
So, and I always tell ladies, never give up on a hope of getting an education or new skills.
That's right.
And so the book, hopefully, is a book of encouragement and hope.
Is there any common pattern in the recovery or the dealing with these situations? Or do they
Yes, there
stand
is.
unique?
There is a process by which I incorporated in the book when I told my story, and I did wrap that around. And the other part of that is one of the most complete pictures of dipping into depression, despondency, depression, despair is Hannah, the mother of Samuel out of 1 Samuel, first chapter. That's where my book actually began to take birth. And so, yes, there is a process that you have to go through when you want to recover. Could be a minimum process, depending on how deeply you've gone,
Right.
or it could be major.
Right.
One of the things I always suggest is never be too embarrassed or too shy to ask for help if you can't get out of a pickle.
That's the big thing too.
Yes, it
you
is.
know, that's there's some stigma behind that. You know,
Sometimes
you're
there is.
and sometimes it just takes you to say, look, I need help.
That's right. And there's always help available. Be careful about the help you choose.
True.
But there's always help available.
That's right.
The book is called The
Bright Side of Blue.
The Bright Side of Blue. Becky Drace is the author.
It's available in all the book outlets, book publishing
Released
outlets.
today.
It's releasing today.
Right.
And if you go on there, be sure you put a comment on there too.
Okay.
All right. The
There
Bright
it is.
Side
It's
of
showing
Blue.
right there on the screen right now. And so, excellent. Becky, it's really good to see you.
Yes, thanks so
Thank
much for
you.
being
Thank
here.
you for the
And happy birthday.
hopeforthehome.org
Thank
also has other information about this
That's
book, hopeforthehome.org.
Yep.
Becky, it's good to see you.
It is.
Congratulations.
Good to have
Continued best.
Thank you.
We have more things we're going to talk about. We're in the spirit
That's
of the
right.
season.
Here we go.
On this, Six in the City.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Make ready for the transition here. Get insights into Fuller's future plans.
That's
here.
right. That's right.
You'll be leaving us after next week.
I am. So I won't be with you guys next year. So big things, but there's replacements coming in, and I'm sure bigger and better things to come. So I'll just be in the parking lot over there. So.
Reverend Dre said he was going to be praying for you and said, well, she's going to need it. She's going to work at the chamber.
I just need it.
And we know that much at the chamber now, so we'll see.
Yeah, they're a rowdy bunch over there.
Bart Horton is with us, and we're going to talk about the special things that are coming up at the winery here. So, Bart, it's good to see you.
Good to see you guys as always.
Yeah, man, y'all made a lot of changes out there in the last few
Well,
years.
I guess if you just remain stagnant, that's not going to be good for growth. So, we were at that point in our lifeline where we had to take a leap forward, and we're glad we did. We've had our new building has given us a lot of opportunity for more events and more community engagement, and we're very happy with it.
We've got a nice new deck area out there, so.
And you've expanded the vineyards, is that right?
Well, we've switched over some of the grapes that we grew in the vineyard, so we've had to we've introduced some new grapes, and they're still in that growing process now.
Wow!
So how long will it take them before they can be used for the process?
From the time you plant a grape or a vine until you can actually produce wine is about 3 years.
Oh wow! And this is a type that's new to our area. Well, not new to our area, but new to you guys.
New to us, yes.
How did you select the new grapes, and what reason?
Well, you have to look at the hardiness zones of the United States. We're in zone 7, so you have to find a grape that is able to survive in that zone. And a lot of the grapes that we grow here in West Tennessee have been hybridized by places like University of Minnesota, Cornell University, UC Davis out in California. So what they do is they breed these grapes to produce a grape that will be resilient to our heat and humidity, which is the biggest challenge.
So they target for we're talking about the Century Farm Winery, and Bart is with us. All right, now we got special things coming during the holidays. We got a couple of events.
Right. This Saturday from 1 to 3, we've got our annual open house, our Christmas open house. So anyone that's not been out to Century Farm, once you come and check us out this
1 to 3
Saturday, 1 to 3.
And your Lower Brownsville Road?
Right. It's 1548 Lower Brownsville Road. You could actually make a day of it and stop by Sam Bryant's Distillery.
That's right.
Because he's just right up the road from us as well.
Do your Christmas shopping while you're there.
That's right.
Because you guys have clothes, you guys have some food product there.
We've got our ever popular mulled wine, which is something that is always popular this time of the year. It's the wine that you make. It's a kit that you do at home, and it's served warm. A lot of people compare it to Wassail, or if you're familiar with the German Glühwein, so it's served warm. It makes the home smell really like the holidays, if you will. Exactly, exactly. But we'll have a couple of raffles that we'll do on the hour, every hour, that we'll have some giveaways. We'll have some treats for those that come. So, like I said, if you've never been out to Century Farm, we're at 1548 Lower Brownsville Road. We'd love to see you come out in your holiday attire and have a good time.
All right. That's 1 to 3 this coming Saturday.
That's correct.
Which is December the
14th.
14th. December the 14th this coming Saturday.
And coming January, you've got a big event
Right.
as well.
We're having, I believe it's January 25th. It's our second annual chili cook-off. Last year we did a Battle of the Badges.
Yes.
And it was all the service departments of the city, the sheriff's department, police department, fire department, EMS, and so forth. And this year we're just opening it up to the public. So if anybody wants to participate, you can go to our website, which is centuryfarmwinery.com, and you can go to our events page and you'll find all the details on how to register and some of the rules there of the chili cook-off. But I've already got sea bass from 103.5, and Attorney General Jody Pickens is two of the judges for that event. So we just need to have some good chili cookers so that we can have a good time that day. But that's January 25th. They would need to go to our website and they can enter there.
Is there an entry fee, Bart?
I think there's a small donation for that, because we do offer prizes for the winners of that. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $20 or $25.
The website is
centuryfarmwinery.com, www.centuryfarmwinery.com.
During the holiday, they're wrapping us up. Your hours during the holidays will be?
Yeah, we're Christmas Eve, we're closing at 4 o'clock, so we'll be open 10 to 4, close Christmas Day and the day after Christmas.
And then New Year's.
And then New Year's we'll close at 4 o'clock on New Year's Eve and be closed again on New Year's Day and the day after.
Well, it's always good to see you.
Yes,
good to see you guys.
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To the Century Farm Winery. We'll see you there this Saturday.
That's right. Get to the open house.
We're going back to the main stage. We welcome once again to the spirit of the season, the 4 Docks and a Jock.
Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day, driving the cattle on snow-covered plain. So many gifts will be given today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. Back in the city, they have different ways. Football and eggnog and Christmas parades. But I'll take the blanket and I'll take the reins. It's Christmas for cowboys on the wide open plain. Christmas tree lights. The wind sings a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys on the wide open plain. Tall in the saddle to spend Christmas Day, driving the cattle on the snow-covered plain. So many gifts have been given today. Ours is the sky and the wide open plain. It's Christmas for cowboys on the wide open range.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Matt Martin is with us, and he is relatively new to our community. He is the director of the Parks and Recreation Department for Madison County and came to us October of last year. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a little over a year here.
Yes, sir. 1
Congratulations.
year.
Welcome in. Now, we got a special thing that's going on in our county that you may not know about. It's called the Festival of the Lights. It started back in November, right after Thanksgiving. It's going all the way until January 3rd, and it's at Pewborn Park.
Correct.
So what will we see when we get out there?
You'll see, to start, 40 displays, varying from, we've got a UFO that's abducting a cow, we've got a sea monster, we've got a Christmas T-Rex, a large Let It Snow display that's a snowman that's got snow behind him. A little bit of everything. This is just our start.
Okay.
All right, and it's how much to get in?
It's a $10 donation, cash only. We can't do PayPal or Venmo or anything like that.
Cash only.
Cash only.
Just
And
Is that per car?
that is per card.
Per car.
Pack them all
Okay.
in.
All right.
Be safe, but pack them all in.
So what time of the displays, what time do they start?
We start, officially we start at 5:30, but it's getting dark at 5, so we
Yeah.
usually kick them on at 5.
Okay, so you
And
get
we
it
take
around
cars.
And you'll stay
We
open
just
how
wind
late?
our way through the park? Is that
You
how it
drive
goes?
all the way through, make a loop at the end, come back out, and you can see them twice.
Okay. Well, that sounds like fun.
Displays came from where?
Well, actually, when I was in Murray, I was the park director of Murray, Kentucky, my alma mater, Murray State, go
Okay.
Racers. There was I met a group that did Christmas displays in Springfield, Tennessee, called Christmas Done Bright. And I started a Christmas display in Murray. We started with 16 residential displays. I switched over to the commercial ones and grew that relationship, and we ended up with 160 displays.
Wow.
So when I got to Jackson, The gentleman that used to do them out by the ball fields left, and I thought, well, I want to do another Christmas lights display. Perfect time. I just slipped right in there and made mine for charity. And I went back Springfield, and they're still in business 20 years later. And
fantastic.
You know, we've got 40 now, and we're going to end up with at least 80 next year.
Oh, wow.
It's a Pewborn Park. It will run all the way through January 3rd, $10, or you can bring food out for rifle, right?
Rifle, we're collecting canned goods for rifle as well. Yes, sir.
Okay. And you say the money goes to charities. What charities are supported with this?
This year, what we did, we decided to pick 5 charities, one per week. Like this week is Mona Lisa's School of Dance. She's out there.
Mona Lisa
last week was Jackson Boxing Club.
Okay.
Next 3 weeks, we've got East and West Madison Senior Centers.
Okay.
And then Beach Bluff is collecting money for a new playground that we're going to put out there. We'll switch it up next year, 5 new charities. What we do, we take the money and half goes to new park lights, more Christmas lights, or new playgrounds, more park upgrades. The other half goes straight to the charity. So they help us with the legwork, and we split the money with them 50-50, and every penny stays in our community.
All right, so I mean, people can find out what charities, can they find that out on your website? Is that listed
It's not on our website.
Is it on
but
Facebook?
It's on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that Facebook page is?
Madison County Parks and Recreation.
Madison County Parks and Recreation.
And what do you want to know? You know, a lot of people are not familiar with what the county recreation department does, and so what all do you maintain? I know you got several parks and other things that are.
That's a good question, and I thought of it over there that in case you asked me that, and our biggest thing is a totally different focus from the city. The city's got excellent programs. They've got great parks. They're more municipal based. Now, if you look at the county parks, we're kind of like a little state park system within Madison County. Our parks are more green space, natural areas. We got Chigger Ridge, which you won't get bit, I promise you. Out in Jackson, the south of Jackson, which most of the people in Jackson don't even know it's there.
Right.
That is our own little state park. It's a fishing pond in a natural area. Down the street, we got Young Equestrian Center with a brand new horse arena.
Wow.
We've got Bourne Park, of course, which is our premier park in Oakfield. We've got 2 Civil War sites, which a lot of people don't know about. We've got Britton Lane Battlefield, and we've got Salem Cemetery, which we just signed a management agreement with the state of Tennessee. That's going to be expanding 120 acres.
Wow.
And we hope to make that into if you've been to Parker's Crossroads down the road, that is our plans for that property.
Okay.
And of course, we've got Godwin Park, we've got Beach Bluff way out the other side of the county. We're everywhere. It's a 45-minute drive from one park to the other.
Wow. Covering all of Madison County.
We put in a lot of miles.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Well, Matt, it's good to have you on with us. Be sure to come back.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you having me.
It's Festival of Lights. It will continue through January the 3rd.
That's right.
Starting around 5 to 5:30 now as it gets darker early, and we'll all the way through.
Bring you some canned goods to donate to Rifle.
$10 per car.
$10 car.
And
Cash
just enjoy
only.
And you'll stay open how late?
We shut down at 9.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
So from 5 till 9, and now all the way through January 3rd.
And Pewborn Park is located at 343 Oakfield Road out in Oakfield.
Will you be out there Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, or?
We are closing Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day we will be open.
Okay, great.
All right.
It's good to see you.
You too, guys.
Thanks
we'll
so much.
be back with more as we continue. A note about Steve Beverly coming up next on this Six in the City.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Thanks to all of our guests for being with us, and we wish you the best during this special season. We've got one more week to go. We got special recognition. Speaking
Yes,
of
the
parks.
West Tennessee Healthcare Sportsplex was named 2024 USSSA Baseball Complex of the Year.
So
It was recognition that was
congratulations.
announced during the 2024 USSSA National Convention in San Antonio, cementing the Sportsplex status as one of the nation's premier youth baseball facilities.
A couple of notes. We got, of course, Nutcracker coming up this weekend to Carl Perkins Civic Center,
Right.
Friday, Saturday, and
They're setting
Sunday.
up.
And then Annie is going next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that'll be at the Ned, so be sure to check jtgonline.com.
And then Steve Beverly.
Before we get away, Ted Mack in the original Amateur Hour from March of 1967. Steve Beverly's found one of these shows. Debbie Kincaid, at 13 years of age, is on that show. And
From
his interview
Humboldt. Debbie
from
was
Humboldt.
Humboldt.
She married Gary Goots and all that stuff. So be sure to tune in the first hour Sunday night, 7 o'clock, for Steve Beverly's TV
right.
Classics.
Thank you,
We'll see some
Steve.
folks from West Tennessee that we know.
That's
We're going to close that out with these guys. Appreciate them being with us. Merry Christmas to all of you. And we're sending that out with 4 rocks.
4 docks and a
Four
jock.
jocks and a jock.
4
not
docks,
rocks, docks
and
and
a
a jock.
jock.
I
See
know
you
that
next
message.
week.
See you next week, and Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys.
By now in New York City, there's snow on the ground. Out in California, sun shines all around. Maybe down in Memphis, Graceland's all in line. And in Atlanta, Georgia, there's peace on earth tonight. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pine. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. It's windy in Chicago. Kids are out of school. There's magic in Motown. City's on the move. In Jackson, Mississippi, to Charlotte, Carolina, and all across the nation. It's a peaceful Christmas time. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pine. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pine. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. And from 6 in the city,